Hey guys, Erin Wester here. So it's a little later than I usually go live. It's almost 8:30, the time I usually am working out, but sometimes things are crazy. I had some things to deal with this morning, including my son forgetting his lunch. So, as you see, sometimes things happen that are totally out of your control. So today I'm wearing my coach shirt. It says I coach because I'm a life-changing girl boss is not an official job title. True. So I was torn about what to go live about today. And this shirt actually kind of figured it out for me. I want to talk about longevity and comparing yourself to others when you're in a network marketing company. So I have been so guilty of comparison. I have been a Beachbody coach for going on 7 years now. In June, I'll have been with Beachbody for 7 years, since June 17th, 2010. And I could say, what are you doing? You've been a coach for almost 7 years. You're only a 1-star diamond coach. You're making pretty decent income, but you're not making 6 figures yet. Because there are coaches that have been in the business for only a few years and are making 100, 200, $500,000, $1 million a year. No joke. 2 to 3 years, some coaches are making that much money. But I'm not them. So this is what I've always been guilty of. Comparing myself to everybody else. I used to be the person that followed every single successful coach on social media, every coach that was in the top 10. I would have them set to see first on social media, and I would basically stalk their page, take their, this is horrible, this is sad, this is crappy. I would take their ad copy and just change a few words and pretend that it was going to work for me. No, it does not work that way. You need to be 100% you. You need to, you really need to talk to the people who are in your target market. So I don't have the same target market as Amy Silverman. I don't have the same target market as Lindsay Matway. We're absolutely not the same person. Our journey in coaching is not the same. Our fitness journey is not the same. There's literally no other coach in the 500,000 coaches in the network that have the same story as me. Not one. Sure, there are parts that are similar, but no one has your story. And I think that I really hindered my work this past year comparing myself to other people. So about 6 months is when I stopped comparing myself to other people. I realized what my strengths are, and my strengths are building relationships, getting to know people, talking to them about their goals, not just inviting people willy-nilly because they're on my friends list, so I'm just going to invite them. No, it doesn't work for me. I don't think doing that works for anybody. So what I do is how most of you follow me, actually, is that I run ads. I do run targeted ads to find new people. They're targeted towards the people that are like me. People that have been through tragedies, people who have experienced addiction, people who have experienced domestic violence, people who have had issues, obviously, with emotional eating. Those are really the people that I'm looking to help, because I want to help the girl I used to be, the girl that I was back in 2003, 2004, 2005. That girl is the girl I want to help. The girl who was addicted to alcohol. The girl who was so shy, she felt she needed to drink to make friends. Felt she needed to drink to loosen up and to be able to talk to people. That's the girl who I used to be. The girl that wore low-cut shirts because, I have a chest. That's just the way it is. It's been there since I was about 15. I was the girl that used my chest to get free drinks. I was the girl that felt good about myself because I could hook up. That's the girl I used to be. And that led me into being in a violent relationship, led me into not trusting people. That is who I was. The girl that pushes people away because she doesn't want to build long-lasting relationships. The girl who was adopted, and that makes her have problems with long-term relationships. My husband was the only one that didn't put up with my shit and stayed around. That's seriously how it is. I never had relationships more than maybe a year and a half. That's really what it boils down to. Until my husband, I never had a relation. 2 years. My first boyfriend in college, we were together 2.5 years, but that ended badly. So it made me seriously not trust people, especially being in a domestic violence relationship. I didn't trust anybody. Luckily, my husband put up with that crap because nobody else would. But that's the kind of person that I want to help. That's the kind of person I want to attract. And, it is hard to think about who you really were. I mean, you can surfacely think, who was I? But I know who I was. I was a person that didn't trust. I was a person that used alcohol to feel better about myself. I was a person that has always been overweight because I have a bad relationship with food. I'm the girl that, has to be sarcastically funny because that's how I'm going to make friends. That's who I used to be. And that is who I want to connect with. That's who I want to help. So instead of, friending someone and just inviting them to my challenge group, I am going to talk to you and get to know what your goals are, get to know what your eating looks like, get to know what your regular day looks like, get to know what your personal goals are, why you want to get healthy, why you want to get fit, why you want to start a home business, and really dig into that. I mean, I'm a social worker. I know how to talk to people. I know how to understand what's going on with people. And I want to help people to get to where I am. Sure, where I am is not perfect, but I know what I need to do. And I'm still working on myself. And as I work on myself, I'm going to help other people do the same thing. So they can be in a place where they don't need alcohol to feel good. They don't need relationships to feel good about themselves. They don't need men to give them attention to feel like they have self-worth. Those addicts out there, addicted to alcohol, addicted to drugs, addicted to food, those are my peeps. That is who I want to help, and that is like nobody else. So I think if you're willing to work on yourself and you're willing to really connect with people, that I know is where I struggle. I struggle with connecting with people, and I think connecting with people that are like myself, it makes it easier for me. So, I'm not going to be working with the same person as Amy Silverman or any of the top coaches. I'm just not, because I'm not them. And yes, they had success early, but that doesn't mean I'm not successful. I've been doing Beachbody for almost 7 years. I am able to pay my bills using my Beachbody salary. I am able to only work part-time in social work so I can be with my kids. I'm able to still create my own schedule because I choose to work a job where the schedule's flexible. That is why I'm a coach. That is why I own my own home business. That is why I busted my butt for a year and a half so that I could be at that point. Not many people in 10 weeks can triple their salary. I think I even quadrupled my salary. There's not many people that can do that. And I know that I can do that. I want to be a 6-figure earner. Yeah, I want to be making 7 figures and have financial freedom. But you know what? I'm the girl that is not willing to work 18 hours a day. I'm just not. I'm the girl that works 5-6 hours a day. And I don't feel like it's work. I love it. This is work, right? I'm talking to you guys. I'm giving you guys my nuggets. I'm connecting with you. I'm helping you guys see who I am and helping you guys to trust me and to understand where I'm coming from, because most of you do. Most of you 100% understand where I'm coming from. When I talk, you feel like I'm talking directly to you, because that's what I'm doing. I'm talking to you. I am trying to convey who I really am, and I know the best way to do that is with live video. You know, I used to think I was horrible on video. You know, I used to think I'm a writer. That's what I'm good at. But yeah, I can write great posts. I can really pour my feelings out in a Facebook post. But isn't hearing me talk like this more helpful? Isn't me talking like this showing you my passion, showing you how much I love what I do? Isn't that worth more? I would say so. So I make it a priority to go live with you guys every morning. I make that a priority because I know that you will know me and know that I'm really trying to help you guys and know that I'm not in this for the money, because if I was in this for the money, I would have quit a long time ago. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. You know, every week is inconsistent. Yeah, some weeks are lower than others, but you know what? I make sacrifices to help people. That's what this is about. When I decided to go into social work, you know, my parents were not super excited because social workers do not make a lot of money. I'll be honest, social workers do not make a whole lot of money. And I knew that going in, but the money wasn't important. Sure, I live comfortably. I'm good. My husband has a good job. You know, we're great. We're way better off than a lot of people. But my husband knows that what's more important to me is helping people and making a difference. And if it takes me longer to get there, that's cool. When my kids are in school, I can put in a whole heck of a lot more work, because while they're at school, I'm going to be working. While they're sleeping, I'm going to be working. And I'm not going to have to worry about spending time with my daughter during the day. But I'm going to savor that time with her because it's going to go so darn fast. So, you know, if it takes me 10 years in the industry to get to 6 figures, I'm cool with that because I'm going to stick around. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here 10, 20, 30 years from now. I'm going to be here till Beachbody shuts their dang doors. I'm going to be here because I believe in Beachbody's mission statement. I want to end the trend of obesity. I know so many people that suffer from being overweight. So many people that have heart issues, that have blood pressure issues, that have cholesterol issues, that have type 2 diabetes, that, you know, just have a horrible relationship with food, because that's just how things happen. I mean, all the preservatives in our food, all the hormones, it's all horrible. So I'm going to be here till the end of time. When I say longevity, I mean longevity. You're not going to get rid of me. Never. You can try to get me to go other places. You can try to get me to do other things, but I'm not leaving Beachbody. If Beachbody said that I could only work Beachbody and I couldn't work another job outside the home, I would still do Beachbody because Beachbody has been there for me when life was the hardest. Thank God for Beachbody when we lost my daughter. I don't know what we would have done without Beachbody, without my team behind me. There's not many places where you can just not work for 3 months and not lose any momentum. There's no job like that. Nowhere. And the love and the prayers and everything that I got from my Beachbody family is just something that's priceless and that I will always, always remember. So that's really it. So don't compare yourself to other people. You are you. You have your own story, and nobody else can tell you that your journey is wrong because it's your journey. So stay true to you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.